Urgent disability benefit reform backed by Lords after Starmer warns of ruthless cuts. An inquiry by House of Lords members has recommended urgent reforms be made to the UK's disability benefits system, pressing the government to push ahead with planned changes. Writing to DOP Secretary Liz Kendall, the House's Economic Affairs Committee advises that welfare spending must be reduced or else it will remain a challenge for the government. The inquiry report points out that £65 billion a year is now spent on health-related benefits in the UK, which is more than the government's spend on defence, £54 billion. In a wide-ranging letter, Committee Chair Lord Bridges of Headley argues that there are too many incentives to claim health-related benefits under the current system, while there are too few to find work once they are being claimed. He recommends there be no delay in planned reforms to how claimants of health-related benefits are assessed. The intervention comes after Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer told reporters during a recent visit to Ukraine that he would be ruthless in cutting benefits if needed to balance government spending. A green paper on planned changes to health-related benefits is expected in spring. The government has said changes to work capability assessment, WCA, will be central to the changes as pledged in its manifesto. This health assessment is currently one of the main ways that someone will be found eligible or ineligible for health-related benefits. It's attracted controversy since its introduction in 2008, with reports in 2018 and 2023 both finding that too many incorrect assessment decisions continue to fuel mistrust of the process. Lord Bridges said, "The health benefits system is financially unsustainable, wastes human potential, and, in the words of the employment minister, does not work for anybody." Given the pressure on the nation's finances, tackling this must be a top priority for the government. Urgent action is needed to reform both the unemployment and health-related benefits systems and how they interact. There should be more support to help those who are able to find and accept work, and to ensure that those who cannot work for a period are not abandoned to a life on benefits. The number of people claiming health-related benefits has skyrocketed since the COVID pandemic, as his letter also points out. There are now 3.7 million people of working age receiving them, minus 1.2 million more than in February 2020. While there is no consensus, experts point to an increasing number of young people needing support with mental health issues and ever longer NHS waiting lists as a driving factor. However, the committee adds that it has seen no convincing evidence that the government's plan to improve NHS waiting lists will reduce this figure. It also finds that if 400,000 people who are out of work due to ill health were able to find work, it would save a net £10 billion for government coffers. James Taylor, Executive Director of Strategy at disability equality charity Scope, said, "Our broken benefits system urgently needs fixing, and we know there are 1 million disabled people who want to work but are denied the opportunity. But governments have continually come unstuck when they've started with a figure to cut rather than on what works to support disabled people into jobs."